Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Derpify and welcome back to Gnomoria episode 26. Now, the first thing that we have to do in the start of this episode is going to be fix a pretty big boo-boo, or basically an overcomplication that I created for myself. Now, we can see in the military, I have obviously one squad and it's all filled up with all these people that have, axe plus shield, sword plus shield, battle axes, warhammers, sword plus shield. And basically that means I've had to go through and do every single uniform differently for every single person and make sure each person is wearing what they're suited to. Well, it's actually not that complicated. I don't have to be doing that. So I'll show you what you actually have to do what I did, but with a lot less steps, and everyone will always get the best weapon. So essentially, instead of having all of these different types of combinations, you can have, let's just go with this one. You know what, we'll remove, I actually just had a game crash then, and actually that reminds me, there has been another update since the last video. It came out very quickly, and it's been basically an all bug fix patch, except for one piece of artwork it added for the training grounds. It added like a little dummy thing we can see here. I think that's actually what it is, a training dummy or something like that. So back to the military and what we're actually doing. Here we've got all these uniforms. Let's just remove them slowly this time so it doesn't actually crash. Okay, so we've got a new one and it's just going to be called one-handed. I should actually put a space in between that. It's going to be called one-handed, and we're going to head, why is this not working? New. Oh, okay, so I've got to actually click new. So you can't actually just type it in straight away. Okay, so anyway, this is going to be called one-handed, and this is obviously going to be our one-handed armor class. So we're going to put any helmets on, anything basically for everything, except for our left hand and right hand. I think the right hand will stay as any weapon that they can pick up is going to be one-handed in their right hand, and in the left hand they're going to be shielded. So I should actually make this one-handed shield, because that's basically what it is. Now the gnomes will actually come and get what weapon that's available that they have the most skill for. So the best thing for them, they should be able to pick up, and then it's just going to be automated process. So that's going to be the one-handed. We should go a new one for two-handed. So this is going to be our massive damage dealing guys. We'll just get them in basically any for the armor at the moment. I don't really want to be sorting out any of that stuff for now. And then for the left hand, or you can click it on the right hand, you can just go any two-hand, and that's just going to take up those, and whichever two-handed weapon they are most proficient at, they are going to pick them up. So back over in the formations, we've got I think I had everything. So axe plus shield, battle, and then these middle two ones. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to switch Tyzilla and Dev Halo around. So Tyzilla's here, and then we'll put Dev Halo back in right there. So now it's going to be much easier. We're going to have two-handed guys at the end. So we go oh, these are positions. Okay, so positions I have to redo as well with these uniforms. Basically we're just going to remove all of them once again, and we're going to create a new one, and this is just going to be called one. Oh god, that glitch where I keep typing and it doesn't doesn't matter. One-handed shield. So that's going to be wonderful if I can actually spell it properly. And that's just going to get the one-handed shield uniform. We're going to create a new one, which is two-handers, or not two-handfers, two-handers, and that's going to get the two-handed weapon uniform. And then it's going to go, formation is going to be one-handed, 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 and then these two bottom ones are going to be two-handed. So it's fairly a lot more simplified. You don't have to go through as many settings and check as many things. Mr. Curlyjack and Tyzilla are the two-handed mans. One, I think it's Tyzilla might be the hammer guy, and the other one is a battle axe guy, because we've got like really good skills in those. So I figured we should complement their skills with the weapons that they actually want to be using. We're going to go ahead and play the game, and we can see everyone's going to rush back in and probably choose and change their weapons if they actually, everyone's coming in for a drink. Like pretty much the whole guard station came in for a drink. We can see the people here have actually dropped their weapons. I have no idea why. Maybe every time you reset the, actually let me just check if I actually placed okay, any shield, any. Okay, so you got to make sure you don't have none on any of these slots, because then it's just going to be like you won't be able to utilize the armor that you've actually got built. I think everyone is actually just like hauling the yak milk. It's finally getting out of here, so there is quite a lot here. We can see that each one of these blocks and pictures of yak milk is probably a stack of at least 10, so we can see our drink is up to 363 now. That's amazing. We've got people working. Actually, this the furnace. Okay, so that's the last piece of coal being made. Coal should be moving over to here. This stockpile. Goods. Yep, it's got coal for here. And I'm basically waiting for the training grounds to go up so I can assign the butchered shadows to that. We can see people here coming for food and armor. That guy just picked up a sword. So basically, when you change the settings of the military, I guess everyone just goes, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. And then basically they have to come back out, and we've got to make sure this entrance, okay, so the squad butchered shadows, we've got to make sure everyone's back on that. I don't know when I turned that off, but it must have happened, and everyone's going to rush outside and make sure that they're actually doing that. Now we can see that we've got this, okay, so whoa, that's a bit of a weird thing. There's like ramps going this way and that way, but it's only one block, so it's like a weird little valley thing being created there. People should be able to, yeah, they can build in there, so that's fine. Now this is going to be finally our farms are going to be blocked off. So if we go to furniture, we actually need to put some torches around, pretty much like everywhere. That's so that it's not going to be dark and things can't actually spawn inside of our walls. The well is just sitting there. That's just cool. It's just sitting there, being a good well. Just looking for any dark spots. Once again, inside of basically anywhere. Okay, so I've actually got is it F? No, is it R? It's actually E. Okay, so E turns those shadows off. Must have done something weird and just clicked one of the buttons accidentally. So downstairs we've got everything lit up. Yes, that's fine. We've got that blocked off. We've got that blocked off. We've got to get mining back up again actually, because people can't actually get to that. So let's go ahead and use our wonderful hotkeys. We're going to grab that copper. Let's zoom out so we can get a quicker view. Okay, so there's coal. There's actually quite a lot of coal. Oh, okay, so this is someone dead. Blair actually died. I think he might have been blocked in or something. For some reason he just couldn't get back. If we actually use the F, he should have been able to get back. Oh, wait a minute. I did block him in. Look, because of that, and then he got blocked in. Oh, so I actually caused his death. I'm sorry, Blair, but you know, when you've got a leader called Ninja Derpify, some things can happen, some things can go wrong. So the torches, yaks keep getting born, and actually, just to make sure that we've got enough leather armor, I'm gonna go ahead. I think this is the butcher shop. Yes, it is. And we're actually gonna kill another, maybe. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 male yaks. Let's kill a male and a female. That should be a good combination. I don't think there is still actually a roaming yak, and once he's basically going to get taken care of once this grass grows out. So we're just gonna have to wait for that. And everyone's just hauling this stuff in. I got 1,800 food. Winter is upon us. This is the second day of winter. We've got this guard station set up, and okay, so perfect. So now I can actually set the training grounds to our actual squad, and we don't want to record the combat log because it's not going to be that interesting. It's just going to be, you know, people hitting each other and then just getting better. We're actually going to want to remove the designation of this guard patrol, and everyone's going to start basically fighting each other and getting better, and increasing their skills and things like that. So having the training grounds here is a really smart way of protecting the entrance, because at the same time as guarding, they can actually train, and you're going to get basically better fighters at guarding everything, your whole kingdom basically. Now I actually want to improve some of the value of the Great Hall, but I do need to go back downstairs to the mines. Okay, so we got this. What layer should we do next? I think this layer is where we're actually up to. What about this? So I haven't blocked off too much of this. Okay, so we're gonna have to get yeah, we'll just mine out some more of this, because that's what we can do. Gnomote passed out from exhaustion. I think Gnomote might have lost one of his legs, and that's why he's basically hobbling around very slowly. I think I mentioned that in another episode, but it's always good just to re-verify that. In case you were wondering why he keeps passing out, I'm not actually working him to the bone. It's sort of just the situation that he's in right now. He might have slipped on some butter and like hurt his hamstring or his ligaments or something crazy like that, and then he can't like walk properly anymore. But sometimes slipping on butter is an art form, and sometimes a Gnomo just cannot for the life of him get it correct. So we're actually going to, okay, so we should mine more of this layer. I think we should, yes, definitely should. So this mining grid looks sufficient enough to basically finish off this layer. We can see that we've gone through pretty much 90% of it, except for over here. We won't worry about that. That's a bit too far away to be hauling things away to and from right now. And we're actually going to leave the miners to do that because we actually want them always to have a task. We can see weapons scattered around here. I guess that's an okay thing as opposed to not having enough. But let's see the weaponsmiths. We've actually got... I don't know if we've actually got a warhammer. I don't know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Where is actually the rest of the... I think some of the military might be... No, the military is not sleeping. What are they actually doing? Have we got any idlers? We've got 3 people idle, and we should have like, you know, just a whole ton of people. Okay, so the sun rose, I guess. We haven't had a battle in winter yet. I don't think we have, which is great. We actually do have a goblin corpse here. But I'm not going to worry too much about the crypt getting too many bodies because, you know, that's just like disgusting, and we don't have to worry about that. The sawmill, actually, I think I need to replant trees, and I need to get my own personal tree farm. So I do have quite a lot of saplings actually planted outside here. They are outside my city limits or my wall or whatever you want to call it. But where is she going for? I think she's actually coming to either plant things or just pick up some stuff that I've ordered, because there is quite a lot of things that I set to be harvested, and it was a good decision, but I maybe went a little bit overboard with it because people are now still using this entrance when we don't want them to be. I guess, no, I can't really block that entrance because the soldiers do need to be there. We just kind of need to leave access open and hope for the best. This actual staircase here, I think I've got, that's a stone wall and I've got a stone floor. Okay, so we'll make a dirt. We've actually got 2,000 blocks of soil. So is that, yeah, that's right there. And then we'll be able to place stairs on top of that. Now, I'm not actually sure if people can access that at the moment. So let's try and build some stairs. Okay, so the task is green now. I assume someone is coming up here to do this right now. We should also build a stone. Is that someone coming over here now? I think it is. Just a bauxite wall to go on top of that once that gets done. Okay, so there we go, and then we can get stairs on top of that. People are hauling. A lot of the builders are hauling. I'm actually going to take at least one of our builders off of hauling so that we can have like a dedicated builder, and I'll basically use Gnomo because he should be by now like a really good builder. Here we go. He's only got construction 14. Well, I guess, man, maybe Gus is better. Let's have a look. Okay, construction 36. Gus should most certainly be a dedicated builder, so he's going to come off of hauling. He's not going to do hauling anymore, and he's just going to be building. I don't know where he is. He might be sleeping because this job should have actually lit up. But we don't have to worry about that because he's gonna get to it. We don't have to rush him. He probably slipped on some milk earlier, and you know, he's actually probably got a hurt back. I didn't actually think of that. Yeah, it probably does hurt a lot after that milk. We've actually got like a ton of stuff coming out of here. Okay, so we actually have 100 logs and 100 planks. So I was a little bit worried that we might not have enough because all the trees aren't growing back and I've just got saplings here. But we don't have to worry about that. That is quite a lot of stuff. That should last us probably through winter, I'm hoping. We've actually got people sitting here. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to mine out this and replace it with this engraved stuff because we want people to be dancing and driving, and we don't want them to see this ugly normal wall that doesn't actually make them go, ooh, you know what, maybe I should have a couple more drinks, you know, maybe I should get some water, maybe I should make sure I don't pass out or something crazy. So we're going to replace that all with engraved walls, and that's going to increase the actual value of our great hall. Now the leather worker isn't actually doing anything for now, so let's go ahead and check how much leather we actually do have. It should be hide. Okay, so we've got 9 hide, and we need that. Okay, we should be able to make another full set of armor in case anyone doesn't have a certain particular piece of armor. So we should make another set. Actually, you know what I could do? I could go to stocks and maybe possibly check if I have, we can go to armor here. So we actually have like 10 leather braces, blah blah blah. Leather helmets, we don't actually have as many of those. How many blocks of metal do we have as of right now? I think most of it went to, yeah, we've only got no ores. So basically, okay, we should go down and just like do some more mining. Okay, the sun is set. We're going down to a layer. Actually, no, that's too high. This layer is actually going to be perfect. We've still got people out here, and I really don't like. That's actually no mode, isn't it? This little guy here, because you can see he's hobbling really slowly. Yeah, no mode. So if you look at his health, he's fallen over. I think he's got like some weird brain problem, like he's got like a clot in his brain. It just doesn't allow him to work anymore, or his leg is cut or hurt. Maybe his foot's cut off. That would certainly make you go a lot slower. So he's still trying his most, and he's like passing out in the meantime. Oh, look at this soldier guy just sleeping there. Windball, I don't know where he is. He's not sleeping at the moment. Probably because he's a really nice guy and he just doesn't want to take up too much time. A yak is born. We haven't had any goblins tonight, which is fantastic. The game is not paused. And actually, we should see, when you get basically like a better room, so if we go to our dormitory, as you increase the worth of your dormitory, people will be able to sleep better and for longer, and they won't have to, not for longer, but they don't have to sleep for as long or something like that. They become much more well rested, and sleep becomes a lot less of an issue because the people will be sleeping less and they'll be getting better sleep and their energy will be much higher. So basically what I want to do is make some sort of furniture. We've actually got nothing being created on the carpenter here. Maybe we could just have like a table or a chair in everyone's. Maybe, ooh, let's put a chair in like everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just put like a lot of chairs in like everywhere. That's probably actually going to use up like the majority of our. Okay, so we've got cotton coming in here. These crates, are these crates full? Okay, so we do need more crates actually. We're gonna go ahead and bump the crates up to go a bit higher. So these two, we're gonna move those up. That's kind of a hassle to have to click through all those, but can I drag it? No, I can't drag it. Okay, wonderful. So now we can come back here and do our engraved. I think I'm gonna do it a mixture of lapis and well, the worth of lapis might be higher than bauxite, and I do have a lot of it. Let's go ahead and check out what we're going to be doing. Decorative stone or chiseled stone. Let's go with chiseled. That might be. Bauxite can be chiseled. Also, lapis can't be decorative. Okay. Oh, so we can have metal walls and we can have plank walls as well. But wood's much more useful for other things. So let's go ahead and go for chiseled. I think chiseled was what I did before. I may actually be wrong. That is complete. Actually, yeah, it is different. But look how, whoa, look how awesome that looks. I really like that. I think I'm going to replace that, the other sections of wall that I don't have in this style, because this just looks amazing. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this off. And then we've got like a ton of lapis, ton of stuff actually sitting around. Not doing a whole lot, but this is going to increase the. Let's check out the worth of this block. The worth is 5, and these ones are still 5 as well. So I guess decorative and chiseled might be similar, at least on the lower levels of the lower tiers of rocks and things like that you can make it out of. But that looks quite fancy. I really do like that. And actually, the corners, I've got to make sure the corners get done before. I might have to cancel this job to get this corner done first. Nomad passes out again. Man, I don't know what to do with him, you know, like, maybe I could put him in the military, but he might be like just, you know, a cow up for slaughter, and it might be like a really bad thing for him to actually be in the military. Let's check out the farms. We've actually got a yak roaming around here. We've got the game actually going a little bit psycho, having so many gnomes and having all of them doing so much stuff. It's actually starting to clog up basically the whole game. But I think if we've got are those chairs, yeah, those chairs are being built. So let's go ahead downstairs and we'll cut away at all these floors and things like that. They're actually walls. we'll go ahead and build all of these chairs. So this should be able to get some better sleep out of all of our guys, if I can actually click it properly. So sleepy times in there. And that's going to be what people can actually come down here and sit for leisure, but I think they probably do most of that in the Great Hall. Windwarb's room, maybe that's why Windwarb's such a great guy, because I've got these statues in his room, and he's just got so much, like, oh, he's just got so much awesome surrounding him. Now these dormitories are actually split up, so I'm going to have to sort of break them up between which chairs that I put where. I think I should maybe just like rotate this chair and put this one this way so it doesn't look completely stupid. But having said that, you know, chairs in your room, it's not such a weird thing, but in this game for some reason it just looks so out of place. I guess I need a desk or something to make that not look really weird again. But so the training is going on well. Let's see if anyone, so that people basically versing each other, and then I guess they switch every now and then, at least I hope so. So the training grounds, I'm not going to record the combat log, I just wanted to click on one of these wonderful, yep, so the people do switch over. These guys are now battling, the other guys go and get like a drink or a break, which is awesome. That is very efficient. Not much time is spent actually just bumming around and not doing a whole bunch. As for the tree farm, the wheat and the strawberries and things aren't getting, so we can see this is our basically last harvest of the next season, or the next month of winter, so it's going to be pretty hard from now on to get any more food. We've actually got 1,700 food, 460 drink, and that number is constantly going up. Uh-oh, a goblin has been spotted. Okay, now, why is he spotted? Okay, so the torches. Okay, who is this? Please don't tell me this is Windboard, because I do not want him to be in the firing line. He's a very special guy. Hubertus. Okay, so we're going to basically click on the goblin fighter and go to attack him, and hopefully the squad's going to rush over. Yep, the squad's all like disbanding and they're going crazy, and then, oh no. Okay, so the game's paused again. Oh, Hubertus, I didn't want this to happen. How? Oh my god. We need to click on both of these guys and make sure that they're getting attacked. Jesus, the Land of Frames is sending a lot of guys our way. Okay. Come on. Hubertus, just don't, just leave. Okay. We've got some guys battling here. Yes. Goblin bleeding. Lots of battling going on. Oh my god, someone's broken something. I think one of the goblins dropped one of the shields. Okay. Some of the armor's getting broken. The goblin's bleeding. The goblin's got a hammer. Mr. Curlyjack! Oh no! Mr. Curlyjack died. Shit! Where are the rest of our soldiers? Are those guys sleeping? Oh my god. The goblin's still not dying. But these guys have really good armor. Please tell me this is goblin blood. Yes, the goblin is running away, he's retreating, he's bleeding everywhere, he's gonna die. The goblin has bled to death. There's only one more. Is it this guy? Okay. Oh, the goblin died. Okay, so we did lose one person. Damn it. Okay, so basically to replace what we lost just then, we're gonna have to come back into the leatherworker, and I don't know what we actually broke then, so let's just go with everything except for, I know everyone has helmets, but I'm not totally sure if everyone has everything else. So we'll just create all those things. Hopefully they'll get remade. And we actually get some shields. The goblins actually drop shields and some weapons there, so that's going to be a nice little bit of loot. Unfortunately, where was everyone else? I don't understand where the rest of the military was. It just felt like a really disjointed battle, and everyone was sort of just like doing, what is she doing? What do you use? Mr. Curlyjack's corpse. Oh man. Zelda Corp is basically just like checking out stuff there, and it's just like not. Oh, that's crazy. I think most people. Where did the military? Oh, the military's up here. Okay. Why was this guy up here though? Were there additional goblins that I didn't know about? I don't know. Maybe there might have been, because like a lot of the military was sort of spread out. There may have been an extra goblin, but I didn't really see him die. So I'm not totally convinced about that. Someone's gonna have to actually replace. If you go into our military, we can see that he was actually a two-hander, and we're gonna have to get someone that's good with some two-hander weapons, because that's I don't know, maybe I don't know, because he was the first one to get there. Is that the reason he died, or is it because he just has the two-hander and he just couldn't defend himself enough? I don't know. There were two big goblins there, so that's kind of really dangerous. I think we should just continue on with having another two-hander. Let's grab someone that hopefully knows what they're doing. Okay, so JLC is actually he's just a regular guy. He's really good at what he does, but he's great with the hammer. And oh, fighting is actually no. We don't want him for we don't want him for the military. Sorry, man. Dev Halo wait. I think he's already in the military. Is he? If we go to this assign menu, we'll be able to see who's a soldier already. Yeah, Dev Halo already is. Raiden, are you good? Okay, so Will seems to be the best overall package. He's great with an axe, and he's nice with a shield, and he's got quite high dodge and armor. So I'm actually gonna not have another two-hander. I'm gonna have just another guy because I don't know. I'm a bit weirded out by two-handers because that guy just died. It could be from other causes, but we never know. So Will, let's go ahead and put him as a soldier, which does basically nothing except soldier on, basically. So the military is going to get a new change. We should actually save really quickly. So our formation is going to have to go back to basically 4 people just one-handed, and then only 1 person one-handed. And it's going to be who did I actually just choose then? Was it Will? It was Will. Okay, so Will the soldier. Fantastic. So with that final battle and everyone running around, this is going to be the end of this episode. Make sure you always tune in for the next episode, because who knows what can happen. I don't know. You don't know. Maybe some of you know because you may be psychic. But the sun has risen. It's a new day. Let's hope we can keep this going. My name's Derpify. I really enjoy everything about this game. See you guys next time.